Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Um, so today I'm gonna show you guys my 2022 builds. Everything I've done this year. Um, hasn't been much, but like I said, I'm a slow builder. But it's just been busy with work and everything else. But I will show you what I've done and what I'm currently working on, and there's going to be a very special kit that I built in kind of like the very first kit that I did, and it's on my official unofficial video of this kit, and this is the one that pretty much started all my the one that started my channel per se, and I'll explain why. So, as I mentioned before, a friend of mine gave me a box of kits, and as I'm kind of restoring and trying to see what kind of models I could just do and put my little twist on it, um, this was in the box. It wasn't rusted. Um, there was no rust, but there were uh, there's a little dent in here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So there's a dent. So it was just perfect for the type of weather that I do. So I rusted the top and didn't do anything crazy to it. Just it's missing a headlight, so I still need to fix that and make it look like it's missing a real headlight. Um, but I just left it the way it is. The only difference I did is just I added the rust, and that's just it. Oh, and I weathered the undercarriage, but everything else is it's there, and it's missing a tail light also. And then it was the rear glass was cracked, so then I just grabbed the needle and then make the whole the spider web that it comes when you shatter the glass. The engine still it's all stock. However, the way he did it, so the only thing I did, like I said, is just the rust. And I showed it to him, and he had a kick out of it, and that was kind of cool. So after that, moving to the next one, I did the Foos edition truck, Ford truck. So this one I wanted to do it all blacked out, black everything. Um, I did the same thing as my other 55 truck. I put a weight on it and I heated the suspension. Um, but some way, somehow, when I was doing the hood, the paint just kind of cracked, and I stripped the paint. And when I stripped the paint, it left the just the way you see it. And I just been lazy um, to paint it. But and this is from the 53 Chevy pickup, so it's perfect. It fits in the back, and um, nothing crazy. Still stock engine. The only difference I did back here, I wanted to do it like if it had airbags. So this I made my own frame out of Starbucks gift cards. I did what I could. That was just my first attempt, so it's not too bad. But I mean, for a first time, now I know what to do, and I've been looking at trucks and how they do their frames and stuff like that, and so one day I'll be able to just perfect that truck and make it look better, or do something else different. So currently, I've been working on this one. I think I showed it on an earlier video. It's the 53 Victoria. Um, I think Zippy, the garage with Zippy, he did one of these on one of his earlier videos, and it's funny how he posted his video of looking back of 2022 builds, and I've been wanting to do my 2022 builds this week, but I haven't had a time because it's um, just been busy, and so this is what I'm working on right now, and um, it's a good kit. It comes together really well, but for a weird reason, one of these wheels I don't know if it was the suspension. I don't know what happened, but it's just a little off. So I might have to heat up the coil springs, or I don't know. I have to figure that out. But all I have to do is just put the chrome and the glass, and it's done. So, and then there's nothing crazy underneath. It's just basic. And this is root beer brown. When I first painted this car, it was supposed to be all brown, but I think I mentioned on the other video, then the paint didn't just quite had a weird reaction to it, so I had to strip it down. And this second time around, I was like, you know what, let me just drop it. So I lowered it as much as I could, and in the rear and in the front I raised it, kind of like it's sitting on the airbags. So that's that, and hopefully I'll be able to get that done this year, and I'll show you guys the final. So this next model, it's one of my my favorite ones, and it's the one that I started my YouTube channel. I have a friend that he also has a YouTube channel, and his channel it's called Project C28. So he posted this model on his channel, and he did a quick review on it, and so from there he just kept telling me, hey, you should do your own channel and just showcase your cars. And he kept telling me for the last year, and I was just like, I'm not, that's just too much work for me. But now that I'm in it, I'm able to just figure it out how to manage my time. So once you guys see the model, you guys will know what it is. But if you guys check my friend's channel, it's Project, the letter C and number 28, and I think it's not the last video, but the one before it. That's where he shows this kit. So this is the 29 Roadster, and it's for the most part it's box stock. I lowered it as much as I could, cut the shocks and lower the whole front end. The rear end is still the same height. I'm gonna take this out. So it's whether this is pretty much like everything that I do on my models, I did it. So it's got license plates, it's got street signs or the speed limit signs, the rust. So I did my normal rust, and like I said before, it depends on where you're at. That's where the color of rust will be. So this is I black washed it, so it's black washed, and then after that I did like almost a semi-gloss, kind of like someone find it at a junkyard and just kind of threw some clear coat. So door handle's broken. It's got my license plate. Underneath is just pretty much dirty as much as it can be, and they just put in a newer style engine. The wheels, they were just black washed. I wired the engine. So this right here, this coil, I got this from an old cell phone. Took the cell phone apart, and I was looking at their electronics, and that was just perfect for a coil. So I just took the wires off, drilled the hole, put the wire for the coil, glue it on there, and there you go. And if you see it, it looks like a normal. It's a scale coil for that car. And then this is it's actual rubber. I got this from a headphone. It's a headphone wire, so it's bendable. I don't want to bend it because I don't want to break it. And it's got the other piece at the bottom, so it has a radiator hose on top and the bottom. And that's pretty much it. Everything is done. So the headlights, they usually go here, but I put them more towards the center. And um, as you guys know, it's pretty iffy. And on this kit, so mine was kind of bent. So, and it was just perfect for the whole theme. So what I did is um, I slanted just enough so it could look, the way it looks, kind of sporty. And I weather it, and there you go. And then that's it. And it goes with the whole theme. So this is the one that started my my channel. So it's the official unofficial video, I guess. So if you guys want to see that very first video, I'm not even in that video, just this car. It's Project C28, and it's, like I said, it's not the last one, but before the last, and it's somewhere on the 10th minute mark, and that's when he showcases this car. And yeah, that's those are all my kits for the 2022. And like I said, thanks for one more thing. I think I'm at 216 subscribers, and thank you for putting me up there and for leaving your comments and following on the builds that I've done, and all the work that I do. And I know you guys have been asking, how do I do my rust and the Mexican blankets and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make some time to really prepare myself and how to show you guys how I do all that. And I'm gonna try to see how long will it take me to show all that, so I could just do one whole video instead of separate ones. And so that's it. That's just all the models that I've done. The next videos that I'm gonna make, it will be my sci-fi, and I'm sure there's a couple of guys out there that want to see my Gundam, the sci-fi that I've done, and yeah, I think those will be a little shorter, but it'll be just one by one, because they're all, even though they're sci-fi, but they're sci-fi in their own category, I guess, per se. Sorry, I'm fighting the flu, and I'm a lot better now than what I was last week. But having said that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your comments and subscribing and sharing and all your shout outs, and I do appreciate all that. And till next time, happy modeling.